First game on the list, Red Dead Redemption 2. Let's talk about it. If you haven't played it yet, let me tell you, you're missing out on one of the most immersive worlds in gaming. Set in the Wild West, this game isn't just about gunfights and horseback riding. It's about living and breathing in an era where every decision could change the course of your story. From the stunning landscapes to the incredibly detailed characters, every moment feels alive. The game's protagonist, Arthur Morgan, is one of the most complex characters you'll ever meet, and his journey is nothing short of emotional. The world around him, full of wild animals, bustling towns, and unpredictable weather, is a joy to explore. But it's not just about the visuals or the open world. Red Dead Redemption has one of the best narratives you'll find in any game, with a plot that will pull you in and won't let go. The attention to detail is so insane that you'll find yourself stopping just to watch the sunsets or talk to random NPCs. So, if you haven't experienced this masterpiece yet, what are you waiting for? It's a game that stays with you long after you put the controller down. Let's dive into Elden Ring, the game that's like a roller coaster for your soul. If you're a fan of challenging gameplay and a world that feels as massive as it is mysterious, this one's for you. Developed by From Software and with input from George R.R. Martin, Elden Ring offers an open world like no other, where danger lurks around every corner, and exploration feels like a constant adventure. You'll traverse the beautifully haunting lands between, a place filled with terrifying enemies, cryptic lore, and a sense of freedom that's hard to match. Whether you're taking on giants, dragons, or otherworldly beings, the game's combat is a perfect mix of precision, strategy, and adrenaline. It's tough, sure, but the satisfaction of overcoming those brutal boss battles makes it all worth it. But the best part? The sense of discovery. Whether it's finding hidden areas or piecing together the complex story, Elden Ring constantly keeps you on your toes. It's not just about defeating enemies, it's about uncovering the secrets of a world that feels alive and waiting for you to conquer it. If you're ready for a challenge, Elden Ring will reward you in ways you won't forget. Ever wondered what it's like to step into the shoes of a legendary hero with godlike powers? Well, Black Myth Wukong is here to make that dream a reality. Based on the epic Chinese myth of the Monkey King, this game is one of the most exciting upcoming titles that's got everyone's attention. And let me tell you, it's not hard to see why. You take control of Wukong, a character with a seriously cool set of powers. Think shape-shifting, transforming into different creatures, and wielding magic. The combat? It looks like an absolute blast, combining fast-paced action with deep strategy, where each encounter feels unique and rewarding. Whether you're battling ferocious monsters or taking on massive bosses, the challenge is real, and that's part of the fun. But the best part? The world itself. It's a beautifully crafted landscape full of mythical beasts, lush environments, and ancient ruins that pull you right into the heart of Chinese mythology. This is a game that's about more than just fighting. It's about embracing a culture, exploring a world brimming with life and secrets. It might just be the action RPG you never knew you needed, so keep an eye on it. This one's shaping up to be something legendary. Ever wondered what it feels like to truly be the Batman? Batman Arkham City lets you step into Gotham's dark streets, where the shadows are your playground, and every villain is just a punch away from being brought to justice. If you're a fan of Gotham's protector, this game doesn't just let you play as Batman, it makes you feel like him. In Arkham City, you're thrown into a sprawling open world, where chaos runs wild in a prison-turned city. You'll have to outsmart, outfight, and outthink some of Batman's most dangerous foes, like the Joker, Penguin, and Harley Quinn. The combat is as fluid as it gets, giving you the chance to string together brutal combos and acrobatic takedowns, making each fight feel like it came straight from a comic book. But what makes this game stand out is how deep it gets into Batman's world. With a gripping storyline, countless side missions, and those unforgettable moments, Arkham City is the ultimate superhero experience. If you're looking to play a game that captures the essence of what it means to be Gotham's protector, this is the one. Picture this. You're in a neon-lit city surrounded by high-tech chaos, futuristic gangs, and life-or-death decisions at every turn. Welcome to Cyberpunk 2077, a game where you don't just explore a world, you become part of it.
Get you something.
What's on the menu?
After a rocky start, this game has evolved into a truly immersive experience, and if you haven't given it a go yet, now's the time. In Cyberpunk 2077, you play as V, a mercenary navigating the dystopian world of Night City, where danger, intrigue, and betrayal are just around every corner. Whether you're upgrading your body with insane cybernetics or making allies or enemies from every faction, the world is alive with choices that impact the story in ways that feel meaningful. The freeform nature of the game means no two playthroughs are the same. One decision could change everything. And then there's the world itself. Night City feels vast, vibrant, and gritty, full of characters that range from quirky to downright disturbing. The visuals? Stunning. The soundtrack? Breathtaking. It's a world that's worth getting lost in. And the gameplay, whether you're gunning down enemies in intense shootouts or engaging in a heart-pounding street race, is as thrilling as it gets. Cyberpunk 2077 is like a vision of the future.
Yeah, I'd watch one.
If you've ever dreamed of exploring a vast magical world filled with dragons, ancient ruins, and epic quests, then Skyrim is your ultimate fantasy come to life. It's a game that's been a staple in the RPG world for years, and for good reason. Whether you're a first-timer or revisiting, it's always a good time. In Skyrim, you take on the role of the Dragonborn, a hero destined to save the world from the return of the fearsome dragons. But it's not just about the main story, it's about the freedom to craft your own adventure. Want to explore the snow-capped peaks of the Throat of the World? Or join the Thieves Guild and pull off some heists? The choice is entirely yours. The beauty of Skyrim lies in how much it lets you be whoever you want to be. The game's open world is absolutely packed with things to do. There are cities to explore, dungeons to raid, side quests to complete, and secrets around every corner. The combat is satisfying, whether you're swinging a sword, casting fireballs, or shouting at enemies with the mighty power of the voice. With mods galore to enhance your experience, Skyrim feels endless. If you're looking for a world to lose yourself in, this is the one.
Everybody, get back!
Ready to dive into a world that's as eerie as it is exhilarating? Bloodborne will suck you in with its gothic atmosphere and relentless challenge. If you love dark, twisted lore mixed with fast-paced combat, this is the game for you. Set in the decaying city of Yharnam, you take on the role of a hunter tasked with ridding the land of nightmarish creatures. The thing that makes Bloodborne stand out is its high-stakes combat. Unlike its sibling Dark Souls, which emphasizes defense, Bloodborne rewards aggression. You'll need to stay on the offensive, using quick, precise attacks to take down grotesque monsters that lurk around every corner. And trust me, these enemies don't mess around. But it's not just the combat that hooks you, it's the world itself. The atmosphere is dripping with dread, from the eerie streets to the horrific bosses that challenge you at every turn. And as you unravel the game's cryptic story, you'll find that Bloodborne isn't just about slaying monsters. It's about uncovering the terrifying truths of a cursed city. If you've ever wanted to experience a legendary journey full of gods, monsters, and emotional depth, God of War delivers in spades. The 2018 reboot of this iconic series takes Kratos out of Greek mythology and into the world of Norse gods, offering a fresh, more personal story that might just be one of the best in gaming. In God of War, you take on the role of Kratos, now older and wiser, trying to raise his son, Atreus, while navigating a world full of gods and ancient threats. The bond between father and son is at the heart of the game, creating a narrative that's as touching as it is epic. The father-son dynamic is woven beautifully into both the gameplay and the story. giving the game a depth that resonates long after you finish. The combat system is as brutal and satisfying as ever, with Kratos wielding his iconic Leviathan axe, and later the Blades of Chaos, while also teaching Atreus how to fight. The world itself is jaw-dropping, full of stunning visuals, challenging puzzles, and larger-than-life encounters. God of War offers a perfect blend of action, story, and exploration. If you're looking for a game that's both heart-pounding and heartfelt, God of War is a must-play.
I'm ready! I think you got him.
Get ready for a gut-wrenching emotional roller coaster. The Last of Us is one of those games that sticks with you long after the credits roll. Set in a post-apocalyptic world ravaged by a deadly fungal infection, you play as Joel, a hardened survivor tasked with protecting Ellie, a young girl who might be the key to saving humanity. The story is what really makes The Last of Us stand out. It's not just about the zombies, or in this case, the clickers. It's about the human relationships that evolve in such a broken world. Joel and Ellie's bond is at the heart of the game, with each interaction feeling raw and authentic. The game doesn't shy away from tough choices, and each moment feels like it has weight. The gameplay itself is a mix of stealth, action, and survival, where you'll craft weapons, scavenge for supplies, and take on both the infected and hostile human enemies. But it's the atmosphere, gloomy, haunting, yet beautiful, that makes The Last of Us truly unforgettable.
That's because we're thorough. We're gonna keep being thorough. Let's wrap this up, right?
All right, whatever. Motherfucker!
If you've ever wanted to take on the forces of Sauron with your own personal vengeance and a killer set of powers, then Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor is exactly what you're looking for. Set in the heart of Tolkien's iconic world, this action-packed game lets you become Talion, a ranger who's brought back from death to seek revenge against the dark forces that destroyed his family. What really sets this game apart is the Nemesis system. It's a game changer, allowing orcs you face in battle to remember you, whether you slay them or they get the better of you. These orcs evolve, grow in power, and become more personal adversaries, making each encounter feel unique and intense. It's a brilliant twist that makes the game's world feel alive and reactive. The combat is a blend of fluid, fast-paced action, where you'll be swinging your sword, dodging attacks, and unleashing powerful combos against hordes of enemies. Plus, there's plenty of stealth for those who like to strike from the shadows.
Showing up! Surround him!
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content on the latest and greatest games. Don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss an update. Got a game you'd love to see in a future video? Drop your suggestions in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Stay tuned and see you next time.